So Jared,
Yes.
we are currently in the middle of a 72-hour film festival.
Mm-hmm.
And what you ask is that? I'll tell you.
Josh, what is the 72-hour film festival?
Because every time I say it, not people that are not familiar with these kind of things
They haven't heard of
don't know what you mean. But it's physically doing every bit of it from start to finish in 72 hours.
Yeah.
You get your assignment and what you need to make it about, and then you write it, you film it, you edit it, and you submit it in 72 hours. It's exhausting, but it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I'm sure.
And we got to highlight Duke in this one.
Yes. My dog. Yep. He was in 2 scenes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was cool.
He did great.
Yeah, he did.
Maybe he's got a career in acting after all.
That would be awesome.
Take him to Hollywood.
We'll see. Get his card, his SAG card. What is it? What's it called?
I don't know if it. Yeah, I mean, it's. I don't know
It's
if
probably something different.
I don't know if the animals fit. Going
probably,
to SAG or not. Yeah. I'm not sure about that. That's a detail I don't know. Hey, welcome back to Screen Time TV, a podcast where we discuss some of the latest streaming TV shows. We are currently talking about Alien Earth and more in depth, but we discuss other things too. So Jared, who would make children immortal? An attorney of Are We There Yet? Doesn't sound like fun.
No, it doesn't.
So my name's Josh.
Forgot about
this
that
is my
quote.
co-host Jared.
That was a good one. Josh, don't be mad. Be smart.
Yes, being smart is always better than being mad.
Yeah.
So, all right. So today we've got a little Baster Waste and Alien Earth season 1 finale. But first, before we get into that, a little bit of other things we've been watching. So what do you got? What have you been watching? You got anything?
I have a little bit, but I mean, I know you've been very busy. So do you even have?
I've got 3.5. Well, let's say I've got 2 and then 2 halves. That's a better way to say it.
Okay. I have 2 things. And we might cross over. I don't know.
Yeah, one of them maybe. Yeah.
Okay. Well,
why
don't you start since you have a little more?
So I watched a film called Swiped.
I haven't heard of this.
This is on Hulu.
Okay.
It's the story about Whitney Wolf, Whitney Wolf Heard, sorry.
I don't know who that is.
She is basically helped create Tinder.
Oh.
But then that she was basically like screwed over by the other partners. And so then she went and left and then created Bumble.
Oh,
so it's based on the true story of that, but it's acted out, and the lead that this is played by Lily James.
Oh, cool. Okay, so she's playing her.
Yes.
Okay.
So the premise is Whitney Wolf Heard rises from recent graduate to pioneering entrepreneur, overcoming sexism and industry resistance as she creates Bumble, dating app that reimagines how people connect.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it was a pretty good movie. I mean, it was entertaining and moves along. It's not, pretty quickly, and it's fun. And it's, you got that startup tech kind of vibe that it was just fun.
Yeah.
And around the cast, the one guy that is,
who else is in it?
I always forget his name. He's in the Tell Me Lies show. Okay. He's kind of one of the main guy in that. He plays a dick in that, and he's a dick in this. Like, all
right, typecast.
Yeah, he's very similar in characters in both that show and this film, but but overall it was fun. I thought it was pretty good, and I mean, if in general it's true, it's a fascinating story as well. And then I think Lily James does great. Like I always obviously liked her in Baby Driver, but then even when she was in Pam and Tommy, I thought that was a crazy good performance. And this is along those same lines from she there's a lot of mannerism and tics and kind of things that I assume are inspired by the original person or a person, but yeah, she does a good job of really kind of feeling like someone else.
Nice. She's She's good in everything I've seen her in, specifically Pam and Tommy, like you said. I don't know if I've seen her in much else. I didn't remember she was in Baby Driver. That's cool.
Yeah, she's the main chick.
Oh yeah, she is. What else is she? Yeah, I don't know if I'm sure I've seen her in something else, but that's what.
I mean, the only thing else I know is like she was in the first one of the first Disney live action remakes where they did Cinderella. She was.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
she played Cinderella.
Nice.
But I don't know what else. I don't know if I've seen her in anything else. But anyway.
Okay. All right, I might check it out. Sounds interesting.
It's on Hulu.
I didn't even know about it. Well,
one other little tidbit that fascinates me about this, but it's because of the world I live in. Like, she basically comes on as like the marketing director for the first company, and which ends up being
is Tender, right?
Well, it's like the parent company that makes Tender, but that ends up what they work on a lot because it's what takes off.
Yeah.
And she kind of helped come up with some of the stuff that's like core to it.
Nice.
Like the swiping and thing, and some of the marketing efforts in that. So I find that stuff fascinating too, because of the marketing stuff. But
cool.
Anyway, so what do you got?
I don't know if you watched this yet. I think we mentioned it maybe last week. But I watched Black Rabbit. Well, I watched more of it too, because I don't know if we mentioned it at all.
I have not watched this yet. It's definitely on my list to check out. But
okay. I really like it. It's on Netflix. Jude Law and Jason Bateman. And what I really like about it is it has like a late 90s, early 2000s feel to it. It is present day though. Okay. But I remember you were talking about a show that also felt like that.
Yeah, I'm going to bring it up again.
What show was it?
The Runarounds.
Yes. Okay. So it has a feel of late 90s, early 2000s. It's in New York. But like I said, it's present day. And so I like that feel about it. Like I don't know if it's like it's kind of the way the story is, but also kind of the way they're acting too. I don't know. It's hard to explain, but it's just in general, the whole thing, which I really like. And it centers around a restaurant bar called Black Rabbit. And Jude Law and Jason Bateman are brothers. And
they don't look like brothers. I don't buy it.
I mean, you're right. I never really thought about it. They don't look that much alike. Yeah. But the dynamic between them is great. And of course, they're both just really great actors. Yeah. I know Jason Bateman directs a few of these, which I know he did on Ozark, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Don't know who else directs on it, but he did at least the first couple. So I've watched a few episodes of this now. And the only thing I don't like, which I wanted to ask you about, if you've noticed this too, this is a very common modern TV thing now, and it bugs me every time, is a show will start, and it'll be something very interesting and intense, and then it'll stop and say, 1 month earlier. And I hate that. And I get why they're doing it, is because people's attention spans and
they want to hook you in and be like.
I think it's the storytelling suffers when that happens.
Yeah, sometimes, especially if it's ever done.
It's almost like every show I feel like does that, unless, like, I bet, like, for example, when Pluribus comes out, they will not do that because they don't need to. But like if it's something that if it's someone. Vince Gilligan, he doesn't have to do that, and people will watch it regardless. But anyway, so that's it. So this does that, and it's really cool, the opening scene. But the good thing is, it still is very interesting even after the 1 month earlier.
Wonder if that's
just because the vibe
it was scripted, or if that's like a studio note of like, we need some action early on.
Could be, because
they're like, okay, let's pull this action sequence that's really taking place later, and let's put it up front and just put like 1 month earlier.
Probably is a lot of that sounds like a studio note. Probably why it happens so much now. But I think,
because I could even hear you're like, oh well, yeah, we just watched this and they did that. It worked great. Let's do
I could definitely hear all the studio heads saying that. But the show is still really good to where, in this instance, it doesn't suffer too much from that. But I just think overall, for storytelling in general, whether it's a TV show or movie, I think if the story's good enough and your script is good enough and editing and all those aspects, just get to this high intense action, whatever, when it naturally comes to that in the story. Anyway, that's just what I prefer. But this is one of the few times where it doesn't hurt the show too much, and I'm really into it. It's really awesome. It's 8 episodes. So obviously I'm going to continue with it. And it's a limited series, so they're not going to do more of it, but
Right.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So you are going to watch this.
My plan is to.
Okay.
I probably would have watched at
sick.
least one episode the other night but for some reason in the hotel room,
Mhm.
the Netflix app wouldn't open
Mm.
like on the browser, which is not, so it's not an app. So the website wouldn't load on, I don't know if they were blocking it, something. I was at the different hotel I've been before. And so I had to watch something through like an app and stuff.
Would it let you watch it and open if you downloaded it ahead of time and then it didn't have to like check online?
Well, so there's no Netflix app for the Vision Pro.
Oh, okay.
So for me to watch that Netflix and Vision Pro, I just do it through Safari,
Okay.
and it wasn't loading.
Oh, so you can't download it
But
that
then-
way. You have to download it through the actual Netflix app, right?
Yeah,
if you're going to do that.
Yeah, so like an iPad or an iPhone can, but like
Mhm.
your laptop you can't.
Right.
Because you got to get the same issue. So
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
no, you should definitely check it out. Another thing I just remembered that I think you'll like this too is because even the first episode centers around this a lot. You get a little bit of the Bear vibes too with the restaurant, and they're like this really big New York critic or whatever is coming. So that's really cool too, and they focus on that some too. Even though there's crime and other stuff involved, obviously, it's a big part of the element of the show. So I like the aspect of it too, and I'm hoping we see this more later. But they tease a little bit of how music is involved. Well, also, side note, the needle drops in this really great, even the very, very beginning scene. But the brothers talk about like being in bands before, which is cool. So I hope we get to see some of that, or there's like a flashback of that. Anyway, but yeah, so just the overall vibe, really awesome. I think you'll like it.
Cool.
So yeah, Black Rabbit.
all right. Well, since it seems like there's some connection, I'm just going to mention the Runarounds again.
Okay.
On
I have
Amazon.
not watched it yet, but I will.
I know. You really need to check. Like,
Okay.
because I finished it is why.
Okay.
I finished it. I really enjoyed it.
Okay.
It was a lot of fun. Is it perfect? No, but like, it's just one of those like feel good most. Like there's a lot of times tension and stuff where things are going right for the band, but like, it just, it's and I think the music, a lot of and there's original stuff like this. I don't know.
You like the music, the original stuff they did?
Yeah, it's
cool.
it's good. It's like a pop alternative rock kind of like.
But you said
sound.
it kind of has the 90s.
It definitely has like a 90s
Cool.
feel to it.
Okay.
Yeah, with a little bit of classic, like kind of a little bit of classic rock fit in there every once in a while. Like the one guy sings kind of, because there's like a couple of them that sing. I don't know if they're a real band. Like at the level of original music, and then like they all look like they're playing all the time. It's like,
well, I'll let you know.
I'm curious.
I'll report back on that.
Yeah,
I'll be
but
able
it
to...
really looks like they're playing and singing.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd be surprised if they're not like some real band that they cast in this thing. But anyway, it's I'm curious what you think of it, because
Okay, I definitely will check it out. Do you like it more than Outer Banks? Because I did not like Outer Banks. So
I like it more than Outer Banks.
Yeah.
It's different.
Now the music aspect will make me like it more, but I'm just curious because it's the same creator.
Yeah. More. It's a tough question to answer.
Well, I mean, I know they're very
different like vibe.
They still have the teen drama, obviously, I'm sure, in both.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, they both have that. I would say because
and you said it's the same area too, right? Takes place in the same area?
this one takes place in Wilmington, North Carolina, which is
close
by. Yeah. They're not close. They're not on the water.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I'm gonna write it down now so I don't forget to.
Yeah,
The Runarounds.
The Runarounds.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know it's on Amazon.
Yep. Yeah. So I think this is a little tighter story and a little bit more polished.
Okay.
You can tell like he's, had second round of like writing something. Because this, if there's not another season, it ends well, but then also I could see where there could be another season easily. So
that's the safe way to do it.
Yeah.
A lot of shows do that now.
Yeah.
It's like a good enough ending.
Yeah.
But enough to where,
it wraps things up enough that you're like, oh, if there was no more, you'd be like,
especially now with budgets. I mean, I see that a lot with all the streaming networks now. They cancel a lot more stuff now just because they have to, I guess. I don't know.
Yep. They cancel more stuff and keep upping the price of the.
Yep.
It's like,
For sure.
Something else just gotta
see
increase.
Amazon though. It's like everyone has Amazon regardless.
Yep.
So like that one, they don't really need to cancel anything. I think they're doing okay money wise. Same with Apple.
Same with Apple.
Yeah.
And Apple doesn't really cancel much.
No, which is good. I'm glad they do that because I saw, which I was worried about, because it seems like Foundation still isn't as big as it should be.
In the cusp of like,
yeah, but they said if season 4 is coming, I'm glad they're continuing with that.
Even though the main showrunner guy's stepping away from it.
Right. You said this was the last season he was on?
The current one, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Which I need to finish.
I know. I need to watch it.
I didn't finish the season yet.
It's done now, though, which is good.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing with Platonic. Season 2. That one,
that's easy to binge. Yeah.
Exactly. I'm waiting for
so
that.
fun.
That's about to be done. Like, that's when I'm going to watch that. But Foundation, you don't
want to really
necessarily want to binge. Yeah.
Yeah, there's some. But anyway. So what else you got?
Some other thing I wanted to touch on Peacemaker again. If you are caught up.
I am not caught up.
Ooh, okay. Never mind then.
I think. What was
6 was the one that just aired.
Well, maybe I am caught up. Is it the one where he?
I mean, this was the big revelation.
All right. Well, let's spoilers for Peacemakers season 2. Is it the one where he decides to goes into the portal and closes it?
Yes, that was last week's though.
Okay.
You didn't get a big revelation though, did you? In the episode?
Right. No, I think it's kind of all that happens. Like he disappears into the portal, closes it.
The end of episode 5 is him going in, to the portal, and he leaves a letter for them.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the last one you saw?
Yes.
Okay. No.
Then I'm not caught up. I thought I wasn't, but then I'm like 6. Okay, maybe I am because.
But it's weird because remember we were talking about because 5 is what everyone got, like the critics was 1 through 5. So we thought the big thing was going to happen.
After that, which would be 6.
Or like a cliffhanger, which it wasn't really much of a cliffhanger into episode 5. So I thought that was going to end episode 5, but no, the big thing happens in episode 6. So,
6, 7, 8, 6, 7, 8 are supposed to change everything for the DC universe.
Well, I'll hold off on it then because I mean, is there anything you want to mention about episode? I don't think we talked about 4 or 5. Or maybe you did when I wasn't on. But I will say
what we did was talk about your love of John Cena.
Yeah. Yeah, that's to be clear, I love this show. And John Cena is amazing as this character. Like he is so good at the funny stuff, but also in episode 6, there's actually one of the most serious scenes that's really good with him and Harcourt. But I think his role in this, which I'll be interested. We're about to cover the Suicide Squad. Be interested what you think of that. That's where he's introduced. But episode 5, though, I do want to say Prime Eagle. Eagly is the Prime Eagle, which is interesting.
Yeah. Well, there was speculation he was.
But then there's like that whole thing. But it's like
official. And then
he's kind of like, or like, the other Eagles are like
bowing down to him.
Yeah. Very short-lived character of Michael Rooker also, which we kind of need. That was I don't remember what else.
Right. He'll be back for season 3 as a different character.
He will. Yeah. I think he is pretty much in everything he's ever done. James Gunn has done. It's funny. I don't know. Is there anything else? I'll hold off then on
Yeah, I'll try to
next week. We'll talk about it.
make sure I'm caught up.
But then that'll be penultimate episode then at that point.
Yeah.
So there'll be a lot. There was some cool stuff in this one, I would say.
Okay.
But anyways, that's my last thing. So I don't.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why? It's the morning show season 4.
Yeah. I really want to watch this. I just haven't yet.
I'll watch the first episode. Starts out. Yeah.
How is it?
Yeah, I mean, it's good, but it's
Cool.
like also like really haven't got into like the full plot for the season, right? Like it's just kind of.
What do we call it? It's like prestige trash TV.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like it. Like I was actually really looking forward to season 4.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. No, but it's like it's back, but it's like the kind of resetting the table with a few things to kind of make reason that like people are back and around and stuff.
what does it center around this time? Like, is there something?
Well, that's
in
what they haven't
particular?
gotten to.
Okay.
I think 'cause that's what I meant by like episode 1. Just a lot of like,
Setup, yeah.
Oh yeah, here's who. This is where they're at now, and then like that kind of thing. And so, we have to wait and see what they.
Crazy the actors they get.
Yes.
We already mentioned this, but yeah, season 4's got even more
Yep.
actors in it. Is Jeremy Irons in it immediately?
I have not seen him yet. So.
Dang. Okay.
Yeah.
I want to say I heard he's maybe Jennifer Aniston's dad, which is interesting. If that's the case, I could be wrong, but that'd be interesting.
Oh, then we did see.
Did you see him?
We did see him. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Did you not recognize him?
No, I did not. I didn't realize it. No,
I mean, it's been a minute since he's been in. He was in Watchmen
yeah.
TV show. I think that was the last thing.
Yeah,
seen
I was just
him.
like, now you say that, I was like, yes, that was
Is
him.
that so? It is him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we do see him.
So it's her dad.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So then the last thing for me to mention, the Vision Pro Corner.
Okay.
They've released a MotoGP racing Tour de Force documentaries. This thing is like
Oh, sick.
20 some minutes long.
Okay.
Yeah, it's so. I mean, again, I
Feels like you're there.
watching it, but it was interesting because it's raining. It's like overcast for the race, and they were basically like gambled and film documented this race. Like so, it's not as like quite as like everything's pretty and polished as far as like lighting wise. But yeah, it's so crazy. You feel like
Still
they're
feels like you're
following
there,
this French racer that races for Honda, and it was even cool is like I guess. I know they make them, but I don't buy them of the Lego. But there's literally the Lego model of his bike,
Nice.
and so there's people like having him sign their Lego model. Of
Are you
the bike.
gonna get it? Are you gonna buy the?
No.
Okay.
But it was just cool to see that and then even be that part of.
That is
and,
cool.
like, and like someone's like his bike's literally there, and they have like the Lego model like on top of his bike, and then it was cool. But yeah, it's just this stuff is like so. It was. I mean, it's just weird. Like you're there, and these people are trying to get him to sign autographs. There's like just crowds of people. It's like you're just hanging out with them, and it's
awesome.
Yeah, it's.
I know it's like, which I mean, I always like. I'm always interested in just because I don't have one. Like, it's always cool when you bring something new with Apple Vision. But like every time though, it's just like you can talk about it, but it's like it's one of those things you have to experience. You can't just you can talk about it, but it's like everyone needs to experience it for themselves to understand.
I agree. Go to an Apple store and
Oh, that's
do a
true. I
demo
guess you could just
if
go to an Apple
if you've
store.
never done one.
Yeah.
I just read the description. The
Okay.
film follows champion rider Joan Zarco through his rain-soaked motorbike race at the French Grand Prix in Le Mans earlier this year, resulting in a 71-year wait for a home champion in front of the 300,000 fans.
You know what? That makes me think. Joel, our nephew, this is right up his alley. He would flip out seeing this. This is, I'll have to tell him about it.
Yeah.
Cool.
So, yeah, it was cool. And then little trailer, should we discuss?
Sure.
The Mandalorian
Which
and
one?
Grogu?
Oh, right. Yeah.
How'd you feel about this trailer?
It's weird that it's a movie because it just feels like an episode of The Mandalorian.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really know how to feel about it yet. I hope it's good. But yeah, it just felt like an episode. And I don't even really know, like, didn't really explain the plot at all in this trailer. I know it was kind of just a teaser, but
Yeah.
I don't really know what to expect even. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm kind of with you there. I mean, it was like Sigourney Weaver. Okay.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
Didn't know she was in it.
Did you?
There was an announcement at some point and I just didn't know.
Yeah, I didn't know either. Did you know that Jeremy Allen White is voicing the Hut?
Yes.
Which is so weird.
Yes.
Don't know why. I don't know who that character is anyway that he's playing. It's not Java.
No, but it's like, I think one of Java's kids or grandkids.
I guess,
it's
yeah.
Like, it's like from his...
But it's just so weird. Like, why him? Why that actor?
I don't know, because he wanted to.
Yeah, maybe he's a huge Star Wars fan. I don't know.
Yeah, it was weird. And then, like, because even, like, the text treatment feels very, like, was that, like, 60s, 70s, like, space...
That's what it reminded me of, yeah.
It's like...
It seemed like an old
Mandalorian
school...
and Grogu,
yeah,
you know, like
old school, like, space movie, yeah. Yeah, who else even in this? Like, I don't really know, besides we just said Sigourney Weaver, but I mean of, like, people besides...
Mandalorian and
Dan
Grogu.
Jordan,
Like, what characters?
Grogu, yeah. I mean, I'm sure there'll be some surprises, but... Yeah, I don't really know. And, like, timeline-wise, is it supposed to be, like, season 4 of Mandalorian, I guess?
I don't know.
Hope it's better in season 3. That was rough.
I think Jon Favreau is directing this, right?
Okay, good.
So I think, I mean, there's this a little bit of hope for like the film overall from that perspective, because he's a good filmmaker.
Will you say, Josh, that there is a new hope? No, that's good that it's Jon Favreau.
Yeah.
I
don't know
what's
if
his
Jon
name?
Favreau's made a bad movie.
Not that I know of.
Yeah.
What's his name? Our boy, is he also involved? Blanking on his name.
No, I think the choice to remake The Lion King as a CG thing, not the best choice.
Oh, I never saw that. Yeah, that
like,
didn't
but
look
it was.
that good.
I mean, it was made well.
Okay.
I mean, it wasn't like it was made bad. So I was just that was like I think the last thing he directed film wise. I think. Is he on our list?
That's a good question. I'll put him on there if he's not.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I've going through the Marvel movies. Iron Man 1,
Yes.
still sick.
Mm-hmm.
Is he on here? Let's see.
Well,
No, I will put him on here.
okay.
It's time for Based or Waste.
Welcome back to Based or Waste, the internet game show where we check and see what's trending on Rotten Tomatoes, TV shows or movies. And I picked 10 of them, and Josh is going to guess if they're good or bad, if they're based or waste. And we go off of the audience score. Today, we are back to TV.
Okay. Don't forget to play at home.
Yes, don't forget to play along. We have, it's been a lot of new TV, so we have a good list.
All right.
And I believe it's all stuff you've watched or seen or are familiar with.
Okay.
Familiar with, at least. Are you ready?
Ready, Freddy.
It didn't sound like you were ready. Okay. This first one I didn't know was out, but Marvel Zombies.
Animated.
Is it animated?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like a spinoff from the What If series.
Right.
They did like, but
Right.
I'm gonna say based.
Yes, 90.
Oh wow.
Yeah. No. Marvel, though. Never know.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We were just mentioning this. Platonic. Season 2. About
Based.
to finish. Yes. 84.
Okay.
I think that might even be better than season 1 rating. How is it? Is it better in season 1?
I'm not caught up on it either, but it's been pretty good. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, it's been good. He likes to attack the little like delivery robots. That's funny.
Oh, nice. All right. Next one is High Potential season 2, which just came back.
You watched? Do you like this? Didn't you? You watched season 1?
Checked out, I think, just the pilot, but I want to come back to it because I wasn't sure about it.
Let's say based.
Yeah, 81. I didn't even know it was back for another season.
I think I did see it pop up on Hulu. Yeah.
All right, this one I don't know if we covered already on Based or Ways, but we'll do it anyway. Only Murders in the Building, season 5.
Yeah, I haven't watched any of this because I actually didn't finish season 4. So I haven't, fortunately, because it was good. It just got too much TV.
I know there is. Speaking of that, because I think I'm on like season 1 or 2 still of the show. I can't believe there's 5 seasons of this.
Well, they put one out a year. They're just like
they're quick with it.
Yeah. I'm gonna say based.
Yes, 92. This is pretty much always rated high.
Wow, 92. That's.
Yeah, I think every season's pretty high. All right, I wanted to throw this one in since we are now finished with it. See how it's changed or not. Alien Earth. What do you think?
Audience score.
This is going to be interesting. Because we're about to talk about the finale.
Yes.
Let's see how the scores changed after that.
This is for the whole season.
Yeah.
I'm going to still say based.
Yes. 67 though, and I wonder if it's changed.
You have to check the tape.
Yeah, I looked at this. When did I do this? A couple days ago. I wonder how much has changed.
I thought you meant like if we covered it when it first came out.
Oh no, well yeah, then too. But I'm just wondering, since it just finished, the score will change a lot. Just because a lot of people probably rating it now since it's done. All right. Perfect score so far. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And then you just mentioned this, The Morning Show, season 4. Prestige trash.
I'm gonna say based.
I would say base, but no, it is a waste.
Oh.
58, which is like
Borderline.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's a waste right now. Which I mean, I get it, but I like it more than that. But
well, you don't know. You haven't seen this season yet.
No. But I mean, so far, I think some of the other seasons are also still a waste too.
Oh, really?
Probably not season 1. I think season 2 is.
Season 2 it does have a rough section with Steve
I don't remember
Carell's.
how season 3 rated.
Season 3 is good. That's when you get John Hamm coming in.
Yeah, it was better. Yeah. Okay. Gen B season 2.
Based.
Yes. But also low, 64.
Lower than. Okay.
Which I'm curious how that's going to go as the season continues. All right. And this is the one I was talking about. Black Rabbit. What do you think?
Based.
Yeah, 79. Let's say that's about right. Okay. 2 more.
Mm-hmm.
You watched this. I wonder if you watched any more of this. The Girlfriend.
Yeah, finished it.
Oh, that's right. You did finish
Talked
it.
about
That's right, because it was pretty short. What do you think?
I'm going to say based.
Yes, 71.
Okay.
That's right. You said it got better.
Yeah, because I was like kind
You
of
weren't sure at first.
wasn't strong on it when I had watched like one episode or episode and a half. But then, like I said, because the chemistry between her and the guy is not good.
Right.
But the chemistry between her and the mom is good. And then that's where the dynamic is. And it got good. So
Okay. Our final one.
2 like crazy women basically trying to outmaneuver each other.
I mean, that makes for entertaining TV for sure. This is like the hit of the summer, it seems. The Summer I Turned Pretty, season 3, which I think it's finished now, right?
It is, though. There's talks of a movie.
Oh, of course. The summer I turned even more pretty. Or maybe it's the fall I turned.
The prettiest.
Yeah, the fall I turned the prettiest. I wonder if it's like a Christmas... Actually, Christmas movie would be perfect for that. I bet they would do.
Probably.
Like what do you think for this season 3?
I'm going to say based.
No,
Ooh.
it's a waste. So I guess people didn't like the way it ended. I don't know. Yeah, it's a 58. All right, still got an 8. That's good. Okay. We will be back to movies next week. Thank you for playing, Josh, and play along at home. And that has been Based or Waste. Tune in next week.
All right, so let's get into Alien Earth, episode 8, the finale of season 1, The Real Monsters. So what's the title?
I know, it's just bad what they're trying to
imply.
That title's bad, and what it's trying to imply.
All right, so overall thoughts on this episode, Jared.
It's a very bad finale, I thought, and didn't resolve anything. And we were hoping last week, and man, I don't know if we really got any resolution at all, which is crazy. And just the title of the episode too, like, the real monsters are the corporations, or it's just,
or the humans.
Yeah, right. Like it's just like, it's so tiring of a modern TV movie plot in general. So just very disappointing. And kind of even since we covered the whole season, it kind of like, as we went, we were getting like more, or at least me, I think you were also more like kind of bummed out and not as excited about it, even though we got in the middle of the season, we got a mini Alien movie, which was sick. But I think the first episode we were pretty high on, right?
Yeah,
like the pilot.
It had a lot of potential.
Yeah. So anyway, I don't know. Or do you feel differently about the finale?
No, not really.
Okay.
I said this is very disappointing where it ended up.
Yeah.
Nothing was really concluded or wrapped up.
No.
I don't even know if I care if there's a season 2.
Yeah, same at this point, which sucks because it's...
And then the best parts of this season were the parts where they kind of basically remade Alien.
Yeah.
Which they reused twice because they showed like half of it in the pilot episode. Then they had the standalone episode where they showed the rest.
Yep.
And and then I said, I literally I finished this episode and went to confirm that there was only 8 episodes because of how unfinished this, like how non-conclusive this episode is. And I was like, is it really only, or did we get that wrong? No, there's only 8.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like a finale at all.
No. I said the only positive thing, I still like Sydney Chandler as an actress, and so getting to experience her for the first time as an actress in this was cool, and like it was like hopefully she can continue to have success as a
hopefully she does other things. Was this really her first?
I don't know. I haven't looked. It's the first time I was aware of her, and so
I haven't seen her in anything else. Anyway,
I imagine she probably was in something before this, but. All right, well, let's get into it. What happened in this episode?
Yeah.
So we open with the xenomorph roaming the jungle. Crabs feeding on Arthur's corpse. And then we get the Dame Sylvia visiting the graves of the children.
But then the xenomorph
like comes up behind her.
Doesn't kill her?
And doesn't kill her
reason?
for some reason, yes.
I will say
and
though.
Then and then you have the armed guards shoot a couple of shots at the xenomorph and then it gets scared and runs off. Which
it never does.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very strange. I will say, because I don't think we talked about it last time, the design of the xenomorph is awesome because it looks very different. Like the color and the look of it. Really cool. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff that just doesn't make sense for not only the xenomorph, like the xenomorph would never do this, but also a lot of choices with the humans and hybrids too. That's like, I don't think a person would do this or that. But there's been moments of that through this whole season that we've talked about.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is the lack of consistency.
Yeah.
In the rules of the world, it just doesn't seem like there's any rules, and like so sometimes if it makes sense for plot, we're going to do this, and then sometimes if it makes sense for plot, we're going to do that, and it just and so again, that's just one example of why it gets worse as it goes along, because when you start, none of those things are evident because you're like, oh, okay, oh, that works this way, okay, and you're watching this first couple episodes, and because again, the production value and all those things are great. So in action, those things, and so you're like, okay, and the creature design, fantastic. So, but then as we go along more and more, you're kind of like, okay, well that doesn't add up. But and then by the time you get to the end, because these last couple episodes, they've really kind of gone off the rails from that standpoint, and it's just like, well, what the heck, like, and so.
Well, and I think what makes it worse is that Noah Hawley is responsible for it, because what he's done in Fargo and Legion both is so good, especially Fargo. Especially season 1 and 2 of Fargo is incredible, and it just, so I think that's what makes it more disappointing for me, because I was expecting way more from him for sure.
So then, just to kind of get back to what's going on, then everyone starts evacuating the facility. Of course, boy genius doesn't want to leave yet.
That's another thing, is that because we were kind of hoping he would die, like no one died, which is weird.
Yeah. I think this is when we start to get her even like communicating to the alien, like across the island. Like,
this was my other big thing with this episode, is Wendy is way too overpowered now.
Yes.
And it's like,
well, that's
stupid.
So later,
like,
I kind of had that under, but yeah.
Oh, I guess when she controls, what's his name?
Yes.
Yeah. Later.
But I mean, yeah, like it starts, but some of this you're like, okay.
She's been doing that.
Yeah.
Communicating, yeah.
But then
by the end of the
communicating across the island, like not just like nearby where I can click a little bit and you can hear me. The alien's like roaming around the jungle, and then like she's inside this jail cell.
Yep.
And she's like somehow still communicating with it.
And she can control. So she can control. She can talk and command any xenomorph, and now can control all androids too, or at least the ones that are on the network. I think is what they said. It's just too much to where like it doesn't. I don't know. It's when a character gets too overpowered. It just does. It doesn't make it as exciting of a story anymore, because it's just like
it's the Matrix 2 problem.
There you go. That's a great example.
Because I think this is really what I thought of as like when she could control the what's his name?
Adam.
Adam, like
his name.
we find out at the same time he's a,
which we kind of figured he would.
Yeah, but
be. I don't think
we find out
human.
for sure that he wasn't human.
Yeah,
that he's a android. She can control him and make him stop, and then you're like, okay, so these guys are on the network of some kind or something. And that's when I was like, this is like turning into the Matrix, where she can just control everything.
Too much.
I was like, yeah, she's too overpowered. Like Neo at the end, which was cool, but then like it works in the Matrix 1.
Yes,
because you're like, oh, that's bad.
Well, it's also, it happens at the very end.
Yes, and he just starts seeing everything, and he just can do everything,
and it's set up very well, and it makes sense for the story.
Yep. But then it becomes a problem, and the episode 2 or the second and the later movies, because then he's overpowered. So you have to figure out.
I also, with this show, which I know I touched on a little bit, I think last week, but I still think the hybrids are the weakest part of this show. And even at the end of this, I just don't really care about them too much.
Yeah, so we have the hybrids are in the cell for a little bit, and then they, when it's convenient, they can get out.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, I guess we're tired of being here.
Yeah, it's very few. Like, is there anything in this episode that actually made sense?
I don't know.
There's very few. Like, there's a lot of just very convenient plot when it needed to be. Story beats. Like, that didn't really make sense. Yeah.
So then we have she puts all the Morrow and Joe, and they all get put in the cell.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And she
Did we get Morrow and Kirsch yet? Or is that a little later?
yeah, so that's a little bit later. So once she puts them in the cell and they start going hunting, Nibs grabs the lady.
Yep.
And then it's when Cavalier, she's like, you need to run to Boy Cavalier.
Yeah.
So then we get that before that, you get the weird monologue of him talking about his dad and making
Oh yeah.
just like, what the heck? Making a robot that kills his dad when he finally, like 7 or something.
Right. And when he finally, oh no, I guess that's later on, when he finally like gets to all the hybrids, he has like one guard with him and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Like he doesn't even have, I don't know. It's just a lot of strange decisions like that, that like you would get as many people as possible now that you know especially what Wendy can do. I don't know. It's just.
Yep. And then we get the Morrow and Kirsch fighting.
Which this
was a cool scene. Fun.
This was cool, this fight. But then at the end of it.
Well, I still think, so the only thing about this fight was like, I feel like Morrow is way stronger than he should be. Because he's only just his hand, right? Like he's not fully.
Yeah.
Like he's not.
I'm not sure.
They never really specify, but it seems like it's just like his arm, because they put that lock on his arm, and the rest of him is normal human. So he shouldn't be able to take a beating.
Yeah, I don't know how much is cyborg. They don't really explain. Yeah,
but it's like he kind of takes a beating. Like, I mean, you're like, the robot should be way stronger than him, or the android, whatever you call him, and like it seems like it's more one. They're on par, strength wise. So that felt off to me, but maybe just assumptions I was making about the cyborg. But
we also still.
But it was a fun fight scene.
Yeah, it was. But then afterwards, though, we still don't really understand either one of their motivation at this point.
No.
And at the end of the fight, even though the fight was cool, at the end, they both were just kind of like, all right, cool. That's it. Like, they don't really.
Well, Morrow, we understand some of his motivations.
Yeah, but it seems like it changes towards the end. But I don't know what exactly.
But Kirsch, we
were hoping we'd,
to be something, we'd figure out why he was like kind of not completely going,
but like being aware of everything, but not interfering.
Yeah, and like, or even helping.
Yeah,
those other guys take the face hugger when he was on Arthur out to the beach.
Which that's also weird. When we get to that,
but then he captures that second xenomorph. So when it comes out,
I guess that's the very end when we catch up with what's his name on the beach. Yeah. Okay.
But anyway, it's a good fight scene.
Yeah.
But then Smee and Slightly arrive and capture Kirsch and Morrow.
Yep.
And then they put him in a cell again. And then there's the stuff with Joe getting locked in with the octopus eye thing. And then Wendy has to come in and save him. And this was fun to see her like kick it around. There was
Yep.
good tension built here with him, and you knew you were like he was going to go in there, but then the thing was smart enough as trying to unlock him and to get in there.
Yeah,
Right?
that was
And then
good.
Going through, that was good.
I was still hoping it would go into boys. Cavalier's Eye.
Yeah, yeah,
That's what I wanted to see.
yep. And then of course this is where we reveal that Wendy can control the
androids.
androids,
Yep.
and then but then so we see the little octopus thing sneak through a vent or something in the floor or
Yes.
whatever, get away. So you're like, okay. And then he shows up on the beach and goes into Arthur's eye and then brings him back to life.
Yeah,
Zombie Arthur, which would like, this is crazy that this thing can even do this.
Well, I didn't think it could after like
The first
the
is
whole.
dead.
I mean, I guess I don't know. It's just like his whole chest is gone from the.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, that was strange,
I mean,
but
it's again a cool creature.
it is
stuff.
Very
like,
cool creature, and seeing how intelligent it is, and obviously like
but
what all it can do.
but logically is a little off. Like from how do you?
But I
how does
guess
that
we don't
work?
really know what all.
And
it can
then we
do.
don't really get to see anything happen with it. It's like a
No.
just. I thought I was like, oh, we're gonna see it go after some people.
Nope.
No, nothing. And then we kind of, get the final thing where she gets
In the cage.
Yeah, and she's just like, now we have the power.
Yeah, this was dumb.
Dumbest line. so dumb. Oh man.
Yeah, I know. I couldn't believe this is how they ended. They ended on this for this whole season, and then
It's
that's
okay,
it.
so now you have control of the island with 2 xenomorphs and a bunch of hybrids and some random alien. Oh wait, was that last week's episode? Or this week's where the person gets eaten by the one?
Oh, the plant
thing that hangs from the.
I think that was last week's.
Okay.
No,
that was this week, because
that was this episode.
because
Yeah,
that's the other soldier.
those are the soldiers. Yeah.
they're in there to check on things, and then she gets
Yes.
eaten.
Also, it bothers me that it's called Alien Earth because it's literally just this area. Like
Mhm.
I was hoping to see a lot more
Well,
of the world too.
right? Like from the trailer, it felt like we're gonna.
Yeah,
And it felt like is it going to be Game of Thrones, but with these like corporations, right?
that would have been
And
cool
there's like
too.
a little hint of that
I
between
know.
the two,
the
but
5. Yeah,
we
we don't
didn't
even
find out the
know.
other 3.
Nope.
And so I think there's missed opportunity there. There's
Because that's a great way that they could have done it, because they obviously did really well in Game of Thrones. But then in the sci-fi side, they did that really well with the Doom movies too, which they followed a similar thing with the different houses.
I don't know if I'd say they do it really well. There's not that many houses that you're just following 2 in the Doom movies.
No, but they talk about a lot more other ones. I guess, yeah, sure, we don't see them as much.
Yeah.
But
I mean, again, you don't have time in two
no.
movies,
No.
but why it works in Game of Thrones and why it works in a TV show.
Right, TV, yeah. Because the Dune show did not do that. Or not well, I don't think. I think the movies did it better, but yeah, so I was kind of hoping they would do something with this too, and not really at all.
Yeah, it's definitely unfortunate.
It is, because we don't even really see much of Weyland-Yutani.
Nope.
Very little.
Or really even what's the area that Boy Cavalier has?
Prodigy
Project.
Island.
Because he has a bunch of area, but like it was just that building that got hit by the spaceship,
Right.
and then just they're on the island, so they're really not. We don't see much of his.
Right, because at
area.
the beginning of the show, there's a whole Prodigy city.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's right, because that's what it crashes into. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's like where like when you're watching initially, you're like, oh, there's this potential,
Yes.
and you're like, oh, this could be cool, and then like it just kind of goes down to like, let's make it Jurassic Park on an island.
That's really what
with
it ended up being. Also, what just reminded me.
But a bad version.
Yeah.
Because honestly, whatever the Jurassic World that came out, or whatever it's called,
The newest one?
yeah, it was better than this.
I mean, that looks bad also, but I have not seen it.
It's a finished story.
Sure. It just reminded me, nothing with Morrow's daughter.
Oh, right. Yeah. Never bring
I was
that
hoping
back.
that we would get
Just loose ends that are just like,
yeah,
whatever.
yeah, it's frustrating. You're right. There's a lot of potential, but and I wouldn't have had as much expectation if it was just like we didn't know who created the show and it was just some, but because of Noah Hawley,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
that made it
Oh, absolutely.
was more expectation.
Yeah. Just like Pluribus has huge expectations.
Huge. Yeah.
And it's possible that, highly unlikely, but it's possible that like it ends
His
up being
track
a
record's
dud.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Too good.
And he took enough time to like,
A lot. Yeah.
So, but anyway, yeah, it's unfortunate.
Unfortunate. Yeah.
Lots of money. Hey, at least a bunch of people got paid to do a job, and
True.
yeah, but
Hopefully we'll see these actors and other stuff.
mm-hmm.
Because yeah, I agree with you. I really don't care about season 2, which sucks.
Yeah. Though, if a good trailer came out when they did release it, you'd be like, oh, maybe I should check it out. And
But the trailer for this was so good.
I know,
So
but also maybe again, hopefully they could course correct and
yeah,
make it a little bit more not so messy
yeah,
story wise. But I don't know. We shall see. We shall see.
yeah.
Really, what we don't know is behind the scenes. He's got a full 4 season map, and this is just a setup. And when you see it all together after watching it all,
Yeah.
you'll be like, "That was genius."
It was brilliant. Yeah.
Probably not.
No, I don't think so.
All right. Well, anything else to say about this?
No, just
Well, then,
disappointing.
about you guys, did you watch Alien Earth and have thoughts or feelings and you would like to share? Please do. You can do that by emailing feedback@screentimepod.com or leave a comment or DM us. And of course, we appreciate all you who watch and listen. And if you haven't subscribed, please do on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or YouTube. And you can follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. If you like, you can follow us individually on Instagram. I'm at JYoungBar.
And I'm at Jared Youngbar.
All right. We'll catch you guys next time.